Hi, welcome back. Today we're going to be taking on another challenge. Roll intro. Welcome back to I Made This Today. I am Reese the King as always, and today, what is it today, you say? What could it be, Mr. Reese? Well, let me tell you. Today is the day we take on painting with acrylics once again. Now, as you will have seen the other week, a few weeks ago at this point, I did the 1 hour painting challenge. And it was a challenge, I'm not going to lie. I painted John Wick himself, the man, the legend, not the pencil, John Wick. And it was an interesting challenge, I'm not going to lie. I have only painted a very few times with acrylic painting, and I have painted faces even less. We're talking like 1 or 2 times. Awkward! But this whole channel is based around me learning, okay? So it's not about me being the bestest of artists in the world. It's about me learning and taking on a challenge and accepting that challenge to myself and just trying to better myself, becoming a better creative, a better whatever you want to put it as, artist, I guess. And the most important way of doing that is taking on challenges and challenging yourself. You should do the same thing. Absolutely. Yeah, you should. What's that, Reese? You have? Good. I'm glad. Nice to meet you, I'm Reese. So you're asking yourself, what are we doing today? Today we are going to be painting the one, the only, Tony Stark. Tony Stark, you say? Yeah, Iron Man, baby. We're going to be painting Iron Man, but it's going to be Tony Stark, not Iron Man, I guess. They are the same thing, but we're not going to be in the Iron Man suit. We're going to be just Tony Stark. So I guess really I'm painting Robert Downey Jr. But it sounds better when I say Tony Stark, right? Anyway, there are going to be no restrictions on me on this one. I am just going to set myself one whole evening to the side and going to paint. So should we just get straight to that? Yeah, we should. Oh, don't forget, leave a like, subscribe, ding the bell. Ding, 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 ding. So, what does this piece mean to me? Well, what this piece means to me is learning, getting better, improving at the things that I want to do. Now, painting portraits is something that I've always wanted to be good at, man. I can paint a landscape fine, like an imaginary landscape of sorts, and it will come out just fine. But when it comes to portraits, it's so tough to me. It's something I've been really working on at the moment. I've been doing a lot of ink work, I've been doing a lot of pencil work, and then to top it off, I'm really trying to get just better in general with this painting, and it's just something that inspires me. Whenever I see other painters and they do this, and I'm just like, how are you so talented? And well, the truth is, repetition, hard work, mixed in with talent, man. And I do believe that most people can get there if they put the work in the first place. You know, you need to repetition, man. It's muscle memory, knowing how to lay down those brush strokes and get it sassy, man. And like I say, I do believe anyone can achieve it. It just is hard work, and if you want to achieve it, you can. You know. I have to say, this painting went through so many different phases for me. Phases of absolutely hating it, to loving every bit of it, to hating it all over again, to, well, that over and over again, essentially, you know? And I feel like a lot of artwork does that to the artist. It's like this journey of love and hate, and you just have to keep pushing, you know, keep being persistent and just get right through to the other side. And hey, sometimes I have still finished a piece of artwork and it disgusts me that I even bothered wasting that much time on it. And other times, like with this, I'm pleasantly surprised by the end of it. Now, I do have trouble a lot with mixing paints. I don't mind so much with pens because I can tend to tell a little bit easier what colours they are, but when I'm mixing, it's one of the few times in my life that being colorblind really does genuinely affect me. It's quite strange because it's finding the tones, you know, especially skin tone is a super hard thing to achieve. And you'll notice that Robert Downey Jr. goes through some getting burnt to getting tanned to getting I don't know what throughout the journey of this painting. But I do feel like by the end of it, the layers that we put down, the layers that I put into this really did bring it all together and actually gave him quite a good tone. And I'm actually pretty pleased with it. At least I think it looks good? I don't know, because I can't really tell. But either way, I ended up feeling very pleased with the way that he ended up looking. I do think that it does resemble him, and that's really my main aim for something like this. It is the second portrait I've ever done, John Wick being the first one, which is a separate video. As I mentioned before, you can find that in the cards. But yeah, it's a challenge to me. It's a challenge that I'm willing to work at and get better. And I really think that you guys should do exactly that. You know, if there's something you want to take on, it doesn't matter whether it's painting or anything else, man. Just pick something to get your teeth into and just go and enjoy it, man. As long as you're enjoying yourself, then what harm are you really doing? You're just going to improve. You're just going to get better. And Robert Downey Jr. is just going to stare you in the eye. Hey, I'm Iron Man. All joking aside though, I'll let you enjoy this last little bit before you get back to being a talking head. We have completed said painting. How do I feel about it? Actually, I'm feeling pretty damn good. It's finished. Look at it. You're looking at me. Hey, how you doing, handsome? So, Iron Man, oddly staring right at me, and I kind of feel a bit uncomfortable about that, but all joking aside, I am actually super duper pleased with this. I mean, look at it. Look at it. It came out really, really well, man. I am so pleased for this. Like, what is this? My second time I've ever done a portrait via paints and not like drawing it or pencil or in like other various different mediums. This is my first attempt at it, second attempt at it, sorry, and I'm just so damn pleased with it, man. I put a few hours into this. You know, I did the sketch pre doing the painting, so that doesn't really come into it. But I have to say, proportionally, I really like this, man. As far as I'm concerned, if you can get the eyes, nose and mouth right, the rest of this is just going to move forward like a dream. I still have some stuff to really learn on, I would say. Mouth and nose, I'm pretty happy with. Eyes, I still need a little bit more work in them just to get them a bit more, you know, it's the gateway to the soul, man. The eyes are so freaking important to a picture, and I feel like I'm happy, but I'm not ecstatic, if that makes sense. So it means I need to work on this more, which means probably more painting videos down the line at some point on this channel. And you guys seem to enjoy them. The John Wick one did pretty well, so I'm very pleased that you guys are enjoying this type of content. What do you guys think of it? Let me know your honest opinions. Do you like it? Do you hate it? Where do you think I could improve on? I think a lot of you are going to say the eyes, because I feel like the eyes as well, because they're looking into your soul. Hi. Me, Robert Downey Jr. How you doing, big boy? You good? Not to assume you're a boy. Lovely lady. Anyway, so yes, I am super pleased with this. It came out lovely. It's good enough that I would put it on a wall, but would I brag to my friends that I'm the one that painted it? Maybe. I don't know. As we all know, being artists and creatives as such, I'm sure that are attracted to this channel, we're the hardest critics on ourselves. And it's tough, right? Now, I personally know that I can look at this project and say I approached it very noob-esque, and I feel like I'm pleased with the outcome, but I know I could do better. So, moving forward, we have a bit more knowledge under our belts now. Repetition is the most important thing in any creative thing that you'll ever do, whether it be from building furniture all the way through to paintings, drawing, any form of creative outlet. The more you do it, the better you're going to get at it, and the more these little monkeys are actually going to get used to it. And muscle memory is a big thing, I think, especially with painting and stuff, like getting your strokes right. Ooh, that sounded more sassy than it needed to. Getting the strokes right and everything like that, and just getting everything right. And colour. Colour is a difficult one for me. In part to the fact, I think I probably said about this in the talk over part, but I am colourblind, so it makes it kind of difficult for me to match colours and stuff like that. The way I see something is not necessarily how you see it, so it's awkward and it's kind of annoying, but I am learning and I will get better. Anyway, that's enough jibber jabber for this one. If you enjoyed it and you liked the video, please do smash the like button. Subscribe if you are new. All I hope is that this video inspires you to go out and do something cool yourself. I don't care what it is, just get out there, do something super cool and creative. If you do choose to do something cool or something in this field, hey, at me, at Reese the King over on Instagram. I would absolutely love to see what you create and your art and your drawings, whatever it be. Definitely hit me up and let me see what you create. Might even fuel in, a video for me. If you've got any cool ideas for videos or mediums that you'd like me to tackle in the creative space, from, I don't know, clay to sculpting to woodwork to, I don't know, whittling, that's the word I'm looking for. Anything, give me an idea and I'll do it on this channel. The whole idea is I challenge myself and do things that I'm not comfortable with. So feed me ideas. I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.